Hello everybody, and welcome to my first time of filming a planner video. So this is my traveler's notebook from Pipilotta Papeterie, and it's got this lovely planner charm from Planners and Charms Co. And this one is by Miss Umi Pink, this little charm here with the tiny bell. And I've got this Kaweco pencil that I'm using with brown ink in there. And now I'm also a Stalogy user, but I start with the half-year one, not the full-year one, because I've got this thing with notebooks that I don't really, it's a bit intimidating for me to start a new notebook. So I usually prefer disc-bound systems and smaller things like traveler's notebook inserts, because I don't feel like I have to commit to them for like a full year or something. But I thought I'd try it with the half-year one, because the half-year one isn't that big and it's also thin paper, so maybe it's something psychological as well to see that the book isn't that thick, even though it has quite a lot of pages in my opinion. I think 192 or something. In any case, let's open this little one and also take off the charm, because it's getting a bit in the way, because this this elastic that I put there is a bit shorter. It's not the one that came originally with the notebook, but one I put in it myself, because it's got this thing here and it doesn't bulk up the notebook so much, because the original one had a knot and I didn't quite like that, so I replaced it. In any case, there we go. I don't have anything in here for the time being, but I could of course put more washi tapes, more washi card inserts here that I have here. This is from Chelsea Planner Co. It's a bit tight at the moment, but it's new, so let's see how that goes. If I put down washi tape cards in here for some time, then it might just stretch a bit. Same for these pockets here. There are actually three. One zipper pocket, in which I put the stencil, and also two additional pockets here. So if it stretches, I might just use this one and take that one out, because what I'm having in here at the moment is this little notepad. That's always quite handy. It's just, it's from Daphne's Diary, and they come in a set of 10, and I ordered, this set, so there is plenty of them to take from, so that'll last me for quite a while. That's also why I don't have an inbox in my Stalogy, as you're going to see soon. In any case, here are the notes, and as you can see, that's just the first one from that block. So if you go in for a few pages, then the impression, the indent that you see here, that one isn't there anymore. In any case, there is also more space for cards if I wish to put them there, but I think 4 is enough. And these are all from the same set, so what I'm trying to do this month is to stick with just this set of washi tape for the whole month. Let's see how that goes. Maybe I'm just switching it up after a week or two if I'm getting tired of them, but they're really beautiful, so maybe they're going to last me for the rest of the year. And in here there are some stencils that I use. This one's also what I'm using in my reading journal to use the stars. I don't use this as a fitness tracker, but I love the stars. And these ones, those are exactly 7, so you can use it as sort of an inbox thingy. I'm just going to show that to you right now. I haven't set it up yet, but as you can see, there is this tasks list that I put in Kurrentschrift there, and you could use this stencil and just make up to 7 dots if you put a task in here and want to track if you did it every single time, every single day of the week. So for example, what I'm trying to do is to track my reading, to track how many times in the week I played the guitar, and also how many times I sat down and wrote, because I'm writing well, not consistently, but I'm trying to write fiction, so that's what I'm doing there as well. Use this as a tracker. I haven't set it up, obviously, but I'm going to. And then I can just use this one to make some boxes that I can tick off later on. It also has this nifty little, you know, these water drops. This part of the stencil is also quite useful to track your how much water you drank in the day. And I'm just using this one, not the water bottle at the side. So it doesn't take much space, and that's what I really like about this one. If I so choose to have them all in a row, they're exactly the same size as you can see here. But if I want to have them in just one row, then that's fine there as well. I think you could use this one as a water tracker as well, but, well, it's quite big, so maybe not. I actually don't weigh myself that often. My mom always complains about that, but in any case. And this one, what I use mostly there is the meal stencil. There are also quite some other useful ones, like the one here that you can use whenever you go shopping or need to go shopping, to have that one. And what I also love about them is that they have these weather trackers. So you could also track the phases of the moon if you do so. I don't do that, but you can. And I just think it's quite a useful set of stencils, and they're also quite well made, so I quite like them. In any case. So this one might be taken out if this one stretches, or I might just put everything in here. I don't know yet, but I think 2 is a bit much. So just 1 would be enough, in my opinion. In any case, there we go. This is my bullet journal setup. I don't have a picture in here, but I think I'm going to put one here. I mean, the space is just perfect for that, but I haven't decided on which one I want there yet, so, well, let's just see. I have some ideas, but I haven't decided or made a final decision yet. As you can see, I'm normally more of a, well, silver kind of girl, but with the washi tape I chose, and also with the golden, the golden strip here. That's what I chose for this one, so it's all gold at the front now. In any case, let's just take this out, because I think, well, I don't know, let's just keep it in there. It works in here as well, but for writing, I always take it out. It's also very easy to take it out there. That's just a secretarial pocket, so it's not like fixed there. And you could also put something in that's a bit taller than this one, but it fits here really nicely. I love it. The full one actually would fit in here as well. I did have that with my reading journal. I had my reading journal in here before that, but obviously not the pockets. So if I want the pockets there, I have to use a half-year Stalogy, where I'm not that miffed about the pockets. I mean, you could also put the stencils here, and there is also space for some washi tape. So if that's enough for you, then a full-year Stalogy would work in here as well. In any case, I hope it doesn't shake too much, because this desk is a bit flimsy. Sorry about that. So this is from, I don't actually remember, but it's something I found on Tumblr, and it's Sam Vimes and Have a Look Veterinary from the Discworld series, and I love Discworld. I'm a fan of them, and I especially love the Watch series and also the Witches. So this is what I put in here. Then there's just some girls, and I have my address underneath this one. You can flap it open, but I don't want that right now, so I don't want you to see my address, obviously. So I just put this flap here, and that's going to stay. I mean, it's always good to have this bit of confidentiality, so that if you flap open your planner somewhere on the bus or whatever, then no one can just accidentally spot your address. Anyway, then I just put this here for the time being. That's not going to stay, but as long as I don't have anything in the future log, the address would shine through, and that's why I put this here, just for the time being. And I only have 4 of those because they came in a set for 2020 and this is going into 2021. So this is the academic year, or the first half of the academic year that I put in there. I don't think I'll need many slots for anything that's past February 2021, but if I do so, then I could just put a note on that pad that I showed you and pop it in here, or just use my work planner. My work planner is a Happy Planner Classic, and schedule it in my work planner because that one goes past February 2021. So here are the key codes. I'm trying to use Ryder Carroll system for the time being. And you see I misspelled here, but in any case, I actually love this spread. It turned out really, really well. It's exactly what I wanted there. So the pirate theme here and the map theme there just fit quite well together. I think also, since this is Europe, this is Germany, Bavaria, Austria, and then Italy. And there's also just, so those are scraps of that tape that were left over, and also some scraps of this one. And that was deliberate, of course, but I just like that it matches the map theme, and I also quite like how it looks. So yeah, turned out quite nicely. And by the by, I can't draw, or I don't draw well, let's put it that way. It's not like I can't draw at all, but it just looks like, well, I drew better when I was 13 than I draw now. So, and I don't have any ambition to improve my drawing skills, because I'm a writer, I love writing, and I also love music, and that's just enough. You know, you need to scale down on the hobbies that are most important to you, and mine are definitely reading, writing, music. So reading and writing are probably one in a set, but obviously reading takes less energy than writing. So I can read a few pages every day, or, well, if I'm not super busy, I can, but there's just no way I can write every day, unfortunately. I'd love to, but it's just not currently possible with my work. In any case, there is my schedule for the week. That's more of a work schedule there. I'm trying to stay in the frame, doesn't really matter. So because Monday to Friday, and because I need some more space in this direction, I can put the time here, and then Monday to Friday. So this is what I made there. I didn't put it in yet. And then there is September, also nothing filled in yet, except this habit tracker there. And I just chose to track my reading, guitar playing, and writing. And as you can see, I should play the guitar more often. That's something I really need to work on. So then there is just a packing list. I wanted to make this. Actually, you know, the reason why I chose this map theme and also the pirates and so on is because I'd really love to travel more. But, you know, with the situation right now, I don't think it would be wise, even though there are some places where you could travel, but I just think it's not wise to do that at the time being. So let's just see. Let's hope there will be a vaccine soon. I'm just hoping that. Anyway, this is the 36th week, also Kurrentschrift. Already saw a glimpse of that when I explained that about the task list. Haven't filled it in yet either. And let's just flap this over. There is what my dailies look like. I'd really love to get to the point when I actually track what I'm doing in a day, like hourly, but I'm not doing that at the moment. I'm just putting important dates in here, like I wanted to go to the library there and I made an appointment. You actually have to make an appointment in advance to do that. So I did it, and I stayed there from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. I actually have to get used to the fact that there are 2 boxes in there for the hours, but it's actually quite nice. So yeah. And this is just an observation that I made, and there is also more journaling in there that I'm just covering up right now. This is from Good Impressions. I bought an a B6 notebook that didn't have any, a blank B6 notebook, and it has this card coming with it. There is like, it's checkered on the other side and there are lines here, and I'm just using this to cover up the rest of the days because I don't really feel comfortable showing everything that I'm doing in my day. This one, well, didn't have anything all that important on it, so you can have a look at it right there, so no problem with that. But yeah, that's that. And I just started with Monday because, it's just nice to have the whole week in there, so I did that. Right. And also there is something else that I want to show you, and it's this, because I always put my index in the back, start here, and then when I need to continue, I'm just continuing here, here, and so on. And so I don't know how much space I will need for this index, and if I put it in the back and write to the front, then there will always be enough space. So that's just my little trick in here that I wanted to show you as well. And this, yeah, it's just the pen that I've been using for all of this writing here. And what really amazed me about the Stalogy paper was that let's just see where if I can find it. I messed up at some point. I think it was on this page. No? Ah, yes, there. So I went over it with my tumblr brush pen twice. It's a tumblr 992, in case that's something that interests you. I think it just looks nice like this, and it's something that I saw when Ellie used it from Ellie's Corner, and I just loved how it looked, and that's why I used it as well. And what really amazed me is that you can do that, go over it twice with the tumblr brush pen, go over it with ink. I mean, this is a fine nib, so yeah, but still, that's a bit of ghosting. No bleed through, and it's just really amazing. Same here. And also, well, this is, what's it called again? It's a Uniball. No, it's, what's it called again? Unistyle Fit. Yeah, Unistyle Fit. And I went over this twice as well. And like, this is also several times with a Tombow, and you see a bit of ghosting, nothing else. And I really love that. I don't like when something bleeds through, and it didn't anywhere. And that's just really amazing. Something that I really love about this paper. Even though it's so thin, it's really, really, yeah, it takes to ink, takes to brush pens quite well. So that's basically it. That's all I wanted to show you for the time being. And I think it's a bit of a tradition to close planner videos like this. You put on all the decorations. This is probably not going to stay for my everyday usage, and I don't know if I'm keeping this charm because it's got this bell on there, and but I really love how this looks, and I love the color black. So this is just really a setup that I enjoy, and I just wanted to show you this. So thank you for watching, and have a nice day.